What's up, sisters? It's your boy Beef, and welcome back to the channel. We're back today with another weekly mod showcase. Well, not quite weekly. We've reached a point in the game where I think I'm going to start switching over to a bi-weekly model for these mod showcase videos. A few weeks ago, before patch 8 dropped, we had a couple mods that came in, but it was a little bit slow, and I felt like we were reaching a point where a bi-weekly structure was probably going to be the best for myself moving forward. Just after that, patch 8 came out and kept me busy for a good week, getting associated with all of the new subclasses and everything that patch 8 has to offer. But now we're back on schedule, and we're going to continue with some normal bi-weekly mod showcase videos. This week's lineup is absolutely stacked. We've got some slick new armor and weapons, some really cool cosmetics, and an absolute ton of new subclasses for you to be able to play. We also have a new cool race and a bunch of quality of life mods that are going to make your gameplay a lot more simple. All right, let's go ahead and just get straight on into the video. So first up, we have a brand new mod from Scurby called Evelyn's Empress. This mod is pretty simple, but it adds a revolver. One of the cool things about this revolver is that you can use the perform revolver spinning option to be able to twirl your revolver around your finger for as long as you want. It's just really cool. Scurby has had other revolver mods, but this one is unique because it's first of all commissioned by Evelyn Morgana, fellow BG3 content creator, and it includes a bunch of really cool new abilities. Specifically, we have Quick Draw with a +3 bonus to initiative, and we can't be surprised. You restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. Quick Shot, when an enemy makes a ranged attack against you, you may use a reaction to draw and shoot first. Big Iron, while you are not dual wielding and your offhand is empty, you can make an additional range attack with the Empress. Lady Luck, whenever you score a critical hit, you can make another shot and reload for free. Hot Shot, the last bullet of your revolver, does an additional 1d6 fire damage that ignores all resistances. When bullets are depleted, you are unable to attack until you use an action to reload. This is a weapon that will continue to get more powerful as you level up, getting you access to different abilities like High Stakes, Showdown, Dynamite Shot, Crack Shot, Quick Load, Dance for Me, and Fan the Hammer. Dance for Me uses 2 ammo to make your target dance. Really fun. We've got High Stakes, load 1 lucky bullet into the chamber and fire. This attack has a 20% chance of dealing an additional 10 to 80 piercing damage and 6 to 36 fire damage, but an 80% chance to trigger a random wild magic effect. Dynamite Shot is obviously pretty explosive, dealing a ton of damage. We've got Crack Shot, make a precise shot to a specific body part. You can go to Disarm or a Kneecap for some cool different status effects there. We've got Reload, you can do the Reload or a Quick Load, load 6 bullets into the chamber with a bonus action or reload with an action. And we've got our standard range attacks and Big Iron. This is really fun and just gives you a really cool option for a fun gunslinger revolver build. Next on our list from modder Scurby, we also have Excalibur and Dark Excalibur. You can see here that Excalibur is hidden in the stone. We have to pull it from the stone, but we're not going to. We're just going to leave it there. It's a really cool item. We got obviously the forced one-handed and the longsword versatile version. We have the Dark Excalibur and the same for that one. Excalibur has a +1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Wielder has a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells, the Aura of Protection, and also the Excalibur weapon action. If we pull the Excalibur weapon action up, it does 68 radiant damage, channel the power of Excalibur, and strike all creatures in a line. It's a super powerful smite that does a ton of damage in an area. When we have Dark Excalibur, it has mostly the same bonuses, but the Dark Excalibur ability is a little bit different. It's got a really cool look here. I love the way this sword looks. And instead of radiant damage, it will do force damage, which is pretty cool and just gives you a different way to be able to play your character. Sorry about my butt. Next up, we have a pretty simple mod called Hex Arrow by Gabera Play, which simply allows you to play with a Hexblade character, and instead of binding a melee weapon, you can choose to bind a bow or any kind of ranged weapon so that you can go ahead and do a hex bow type of build, which is really cool. Gives you a little bit more options for your characters who want to play a Hexblade, but still do a ranged build without relying on Eldritch Blast. Next up, we have a literal ton of new subclasses by modder Havsglimt. We have a bunch of new options that are both traditionally from 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, and also some more prominent homebrew content, As an example, we have the Hedge Mage Wizard, the Grim Surgeon Rogue, the Night Domain Cleric, the Eldritch Domain Cleric, the Misfortune Bringer Rogue, the Debonair Rogue, the College of Tragedy Bard, the Circle of Winter Druid, the Path of the Corpse Eater Barbarian, the Circle of Blood Druid, the Grave Domain Cleric, the Lunar Sorcerer, Graviturgy Wizard, and the Aberrant Mind Sorcerer. Lots of these, specifically the Grave Domain Cleric, the Graviturgy Wizard, and the Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, are all native to Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, while other ones like the Hedge Mage Wizard, the Grim Surgeon Rogue, the Night Domain Cleric, and the Eldritch Domain Cleric, pretty much all the other ones are ones that come from different homebrew content, like the Hedge Mage Wizard, which comes from the Griffin's Saddlebag homebrew content. We also have things like the Eldritch Domain Cleric, which is from Ghostfire Gaming's Grim Hollow. Just a bunch of really cool options available here if you want to play something that's a little bit more balanced and geared towards 5th edition, but something that's not necessarily from 5th edition, although there are also those ones that are from 5th edition, which is really cool. Next on our list, we have another subclass from a different creator. We have the Circle of the Shepherd Druid by Incognito Burrito. The Circle of the Shepherd Druid is really cool. You will commune with the spirits of nature and call to those spirits for aid. When you reach the 2nd level, you'll have access to call upon a bunch of different types of animal spirits that will give your allies different buffs whenever they are within the aura created by your animal spirit. Bear Spirit gives you advantage on strength checks and saving throws and gives extra hit points to yourself and your allies. We'll also have access to the Hawk Spirit, the Flump Spirit, the Frog Spirit, the Wolf Spirit. This is just a really cool subclass to be able to have a more support style character that can buff the power of your allies and also yourself while in combat. Next on our list, I want to know, are you a fan of the Mystra's Spells mod? I am myself. It's one of my favorite mods out there. It adds like 130 spells from different 5th edition content, as well as a few custom spells, and it adds them natively into the different spell books for all of our base game classes. One of the downsides of this mod in the past is that we didn't have access to all of these really cool spells in scroll form, at least until now. Created by Random Killa, the creator of Mystra spells, we now have Mystra's Scrolls. This is a mod pack that adds the cantrips, 1st level, 2nd level, 3rd level, 4th, 5th, and 6th level spells into the game as a bunch of different scrolls so that you can have access to them on virtually any character. Obviously, when we have the scrolls themselves, we can cast them, but how do you get the scrolls? Specifically, we have Mystra's Scrolls Loot, a specific add-on for the mod, which adds the scrolls into the loot table throughout the game and also to different vendors' inventories. Mystra Scrolls Unlocked allows you to learn the spells into your spellbook as a wizard, which is really fantastic, while the base Mystra Scrolls mod adds them into the game just as that you can see here. Next up, we have a brand new race created by Ghoul's Rules, but ported into the game by Modder Eclipse. We have available to us the Dunmer Race, one of my favorite mods from the Elder Scrolls series. Dunmers are the Elder Scrolls version of Dark Elves, but they are a really cool option that comes to us with a bunch of really cool customization options. Specifically, we can choose our Dunmer identity, where you can grab one of these different similar elven races so that you can kind of identify where your character has come from, and also get access to different dialogue tags. We also get access to some different sub-races, allowing you to choose more customization options about your character, putting yourself at House Redoran, House Halalu, I don't know how to pronounce that, House Telvanni, House Indoral, the 6th House, and Ashlander. Each of these comes with their own unique benefits, such as different sub-race features, Indoral Wisdom, the 6th House gets Fey Ancestry, Sleeper Awake, and the Ray of Blight poison spell. Ashlander gets Ashlander Constitution, House Redoran gets Redoran Strength, all sorts of really cool things that just make this a really unique race to be able to customize and play your characters if you wanted to play the Elder Scrolls in Baldur's Gate. Our next mod is another custom race, this time by modder CryptoHack. The Harpy Race allows us to play as a harpy, sadistic creatures with the legs and wings of a vulture and the body of an elf. Their sweet song enchants their prey, luring them to their deaths. You'll get access to the Luring Song, similar to the harpies from the Druid Grove, as well as talons, the ability to fly, deceptive charm, base racial speed of 9 meters, and Harpy Talons. Your razor sharp talons deal additional 1d4 slashing damage on armed attacks. So if you wanted to ever play as a Harpy, this is definitely your chance to be able to just kind of fly around the battlefield and sing luring songs to lure your enemies into absolute destruction. Next on our list, I bet you've been wondering about the outfit that I'm wearing. Well, we have the Ninja Girl set by Modder Skirby once again. The Ninja Girl set is really cool and really attractive. We'll get access to it in the Ninja Girl backpack, which if we go ahead and open up in our inventory, we've got the Ninja Girl backpack, and I'm already wearing some of them, but we have these ones here available as very rare vanity clothing options. It gives us the ninja mask so that we can kind of cover our face. We have the ninja armor, which is the base armor of the pack, as well as the ninja handwear, which is the sort of ninja glove sort of bracers that we have available to us, and the ninja boots, which are right here, and they give us our cool kind of boots. The mask gives us a +1 bonus to our initiative rolls and the bite action. I don't know how we're able to bite through this gear, but I'm not arguing. It looks cool. We've got the ninja armor with a 12 armor class, add our full dexterity modifier to our armor class, and getting a stealth bonus of +1. The ninja handwear gives you a sleight of hand bonus of 1, advantage on sleight of hand checks, and the knock spell. And the ninja boots give you misty escape, +1 acrobatics, and +1 to your dexterity saving throws. This armor set is fully dyeable, which is even better, meaning that you have a ton of customization options to be able to make this armor set truly your own. So next on our list, we have another Skirby armor pack, but this time it's for all you sisters out there. We've got the Divine Sister Robe. I'm currently wearing it as the vanity clothing with the sister robe headwear and sleeves, but we have a bunch of different options available to us. It comes here in the sister robe chest, and when we open it up, we've got obviously the armor versions. The sister robe has arcane enchantment, armor class +1, and radiance of the sun, which dispels darkness and also does a ton of radiant damage. The sister cloak, the sister handwear with radiance of the moon healing abilities, sister sleeves very similar, the sister headwear, and the sister footwear with greater bless. If you don't want to wear these as your armor, you can put them on in your vanity clothing set here and have this the headwear version, the robe version without the headwear. I'm currently wearing the headwear with the sleeves as well. And I've got the sleeves version, a cloak, and also the footwear so that you can really play your character however you want to. I'm not really wearing the footwear, so I've kind of got my toes showing. But either way, this is perfect for all you sisters who just want to play as a beautiful sister lady. So next on our list, we're going to check out the Tasha's Cauldron of Outfits by Modder Eclipse. And we've got this cauldron, which is absolutely loaded with a ton of new outfits for us to be able to wear. We've got the Shadow Sorceress V2, the Night Seer version 2 and 3, the Flame of Darkness 1, 2, and 3, Dark Consort, Ruffles, Wave Mistress, Deathstalker, Gift Mashup. We've got Gift Mashup V2. There's a bunch of different options in here. Let's go ahead and see what options we have available to us. Ooh, let's take these off because I don't need them. They're kind of interfering with the outfit. We've got, this is the Shadow Sorceress. Looks really nice. Let's go ahead and open it up again. Come here. We have the Shadow Sorceress V2, which has a little bit of a slightly different look. We've got the Night Seer here. Let's equip it. Ooh, that one's very nice. Let's try the Night Seer V2. Okay, a little bit different. We've got the Night Seer V3. A little bit different as well. Let's look at the Flame of Darkness. Oh, I like that. It's a little bit Dark Justiciar style. Flame of Darkness V2. Looks nice. Let's check the Dark Consort. Ooh, I like that one. Let's try Ruffles. That one's nice as well. The Wave Mistress. Ooh, that one's pretty nice. The Deathstalker. Oh, what else do we have? We've got a bunch of really cool options in here that are just really fun if you want to play with a bunch of really cool and unique camp outfits or different armor sets that you want to wear. But I'm going back to my ninja outfit. So in addition to Eclipse's Tasha's Cauldron of Outfits mod, we have the Tasha's Cauldron of Hairstyles with packs 1 and 2, which adds a ton of new hairstyles with different variations that all feature braids of some sort. We've got the Umberly ones here. If we back up, we've got a really long braid with some more with the Umberly kind of styling at the bottom. We've got the Umberly fringe, which is a little bit similar but has some cool little tassels on the side. Corkscrews deaccessorized. This is a similar to the Corkscrews, but with a long braided ponytail. We've got the Ballast Be Clean, which has the Ballast kind of, what do you call them, emblems in there. We've got all sorts of different things here. Let's see, we've got the Orin hairstyle if you wanted to have that kind of vibe going. We've got Orin deaccessorized. We've got Orin with accessories. We've got the Ballast Double Clean No Fringe. There's just a bunch of really cool options in here if you want to. Even Mystra's hairstyle, but with ballast pins. We've got the braided bob haircut, which is obviously a bob haircut with braids. The braided bob on the other side. We've got the Ballast deaccessorized. There's a bunch of really cool options in here that just give you a bunch of really nice braided hairstyles to be able to go ahead and mess around with on your characters. Next up, we have a pack of 3 mods by creator Guigo Head. We have more light armor helmets, more medium armor helmets, and more heavy armor helmets. I've got them all laid out over here. Let's start with the light armor helmets, and if we open it up, we've got a bunch of really cool, unique light armor helmets available to us. For instance, we have a Jester mask. Let's go ahead and equip it, and now we're wearing a Jester mask. That's kind of creepy, but it is all cool nonetheless if you wanted to play a dressed Jester character. We have some Japanese bamboo hats. Let's go ahead and equip that one, and we've got a bamboo hat available to us. We've also got a skull with feathers. Let's pop that on, and that one looks pretty freaky too. Got a bunch of really cool options in here that just make it really cool for your character to be able to play with a bunch of really cool different helmet options. Ooh, I didn't mean to send that to camp. Let's equip it. We've got a Sellet here. Look really cool. Let's go ahead and open up the medium armor helmets and see what we've got. We've got a bunch in here. We've got the fancy Burgonet helmet. Let's equip it. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh, feels very knight. Let's go ahead and see what else we've got. We've got these sort of great helm with deer horns. Let's equip it, and we've got, ooh, it's kind of like a paladin cleric style helmet, but with deer horns for whatever reason. You could play a knowledge or nature cleric if you wanted to. Bassinet helmet with a pig face. What the heck is this going to be? Oh, interesting. Really cool. Let's go ahead and see. We've got the Spartan helmet, because why the hell not? You can play a Spartan. We've got the samurai helmet with an Oni mask. Let's equip it. Ooh, that's nice. What else do we have? Oh, it's empty. Where'd it go? I must have sent them all to camp. Let's go ahead and look at the heavy armor. And we've got some other really cool options in here. We've got the frogmouth helmet. Everybody loves a good frogmouth helmet. Isn't that freaking crazy? Let's do the same thing. See what else we've got. We've got the Lawbringer helmet. Let's pop that on. Ooh, these are just some really cool helmets. These ones are obviously heavy armor. They really fit mostly with heavy armor characters. Ooh, the Mao no Herumeto adds your strength score to 23. Let's see what this one does. Let's equip it. Oh, that's pretty sick. I like that a lot. Let's see. We've got the Night Helm Teutonic. Oh, that's pretty sick too. It's kind of like a Valkyrie style helmet. What else do we have? Let's see the Night Helm Teutonic Bat. I'm going to do that one. That's pretty nice. Let's try the Erito Senshi helmet. Oh, another Japanese samurai style. I really like these helmets. They just add some really cool new customization options, and they match really well with Guigo Head's weapon and also shield mods, so you can really just kind of create your own warrior of any kind. And last but certainly not least, we have a mod by SwissFred57 called Provisions Collector. SwissFred57 has a bunch of other mods that I have here installed on my hotbar, like the Lootmaster Pit Pocket, the Lootmaster Spells, Lootmaster All. There's a bunch of different really cool loot mods that this modder has been able to create, which makes looting the world so much easier. This one specifically gives you the Provisions Collector aura, which will collect provisions, food, and camp packs within a radius of 36 feet that will go directly into your inventory, into your camp supplies pack if you have one available. This is a really awesome mod, just because then you don't have to worry about picking up every individual different cheese wedge or salami or literally anything that you can grab. It'll all just magically appear directly in your inventory, making things a lot easier for you playing the game, so that you don't have to worry about that. All right, that's gonna do it for this week's mod showcase. I've got a big shout out to all of the mod creators. Seriously, the stuff that you're making is wild and it just keeps getting better. If you saw something that you liked, I'll have all the links down in the description. And if you're running any of these already, let me know what you think, or if there's something cool that I missed, definitely drop it down in the comments below. I'm always on the lookout for new mods to feature in my videos. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like, sub, and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!